By afternoon, the atmosphere had thickened into something I could almost taste. People were not avoiding me exactly. They were watching me too closely. There is a difference. Old friends found reasons not to stop and talk. One girl I had grown up with crossed to the other side of the road when she saw me. She didn't think I noticed. I noticed everything now. The bag had made me paranoid in the space of 12 hours. That is what money does to the guilty. It turns every face into a mirror showing what you did. My uncle Emeka arrived at 5 o'clock. He had walked 40 minutes from his compound. He had not visited in 8 months. I knew why he had come. He sat down in our front room and accepted the water my mother brought him. He drank it slowly, looked around the room, looked at me. "Chike," he said. Just my name. Slowly, like a question and an accusation at the same time. My mother left the room. She always knew when men needed to talk. "I'm going to ask you one time." He put down the cup. "The men who are in this village today, I know who sent them. I know what they are capable of. I know what they have done to other people in other villages over matters much smaller than this. Do you understand what I am telling you?" I said nothing. "Shige, if you know anything at all, you need to speak to me now, not tomorrow. Now, because by tomorrow, speaking will not be an option anymore." I looked at my uncle. His eyes were not angry. They were frightened. And that frightened me more than anything else that day. I had never seen my uncle afraid of anything. He was a man who had buried 3 children, who had survived a land dispute that nearly killed him, who had never, not once in my lifetime, shown fear. And he was afraid. "I don't know anything," I said. He looked at me for a long time. "God help you if you are lying to me, Chike." He left. He did not look back. That was the last time my uncle spoke to me like family. I moved the bag 3 times that night. Under the mattress, then inside the roof thatch, then back under the mattress. There was nowhere safe in that small house. There was nowhere safe in that village. I understood that now, and I could not understand it. My mother sat in the corner, watching me move around the room. She had not said a word since my uncle left. She was looking at me the way she used to look at me when I was sick as a child. That specific, helpless look that mothers carry when they know something is wrong with their child and they cannot fix it. At 11:30, I heard the first knock. Light, almost polite. Then silence. 10 seconds. 20. Then louder. Bang, bang, bang. "Open this door." Not a question, not a request, a statement of something that was already decided. My mother found my hand in the dark. Her grip was stronger than I expected. She pulled me close and put her lips near my ear. "Chike, my son, look at me." I looked at her. In the darkness, I could only see the outline of her face. "Whatever you did, whatever is in this house, your life is worth more than it. Do you hear me?" Bang, bang, bang. The door frame cracked on the left side. I heard it. We both heard it. Then, the door broke open. 3 men. Large in the way that people who have never gone hungry are large. No uniforms, no badges. One of them had a torchlight. He swept it across the room, across my mother, across me, across the walls and floor like he was inventorying what we owned. The one in front looked at me. He was calm in the way that makes you more afraid than if he had been angry. "Where is it?" Not a question. A door closing. My mouth opened. Nothing came out. He smiled then. It was the worst smile I have ever seen on a human face. Not cruel exactly, worse than cruel. Patient. The money you found, boy, it is not a blessing. He took one step forward. That money has already killed 4 people. It will kill 4 more before the month ends. The only question, he pointed at me, is whether you are on that list. Run, my mother. She said it so loud, the walls held the echo for a second. I ran. I went through the back window, not the door, the window. I had thought about this without knowing I was thinking about it. No slippers, no bag. I left the 50 million naira under my mattress and ran for my life into the darkness of the village. The bush at night is a different world. It closes around you. The sounds are wrong, too close, too quiet, then suddenly too loud. Things move at the edges of what you can see. I could hear them behind me, not shouting. They were professional enough not to shout. Just movement, footsteps on dry leaves, the crack of branches, closer than I wanted them to be. My feet hit stones, roots, glass I couldn't see. I felt the cuts happening, the sharp sting of each one, and kept running because pain was better than the alternative. I ran for 20 minutes, maybe 30. Time does not work correctly when you are running from your own death. Eventually, the footsteps behind me stopped. Or I outran them, or they let me go, which I realized later was the worst possibility. Because men like that don't stop chasing. They stop running. They start waiting. There is a difference. By morning, the story had been rewritten. Not by the men who came to my door, by the village itself, by the people I grew up with, by the mouths that had known my name since I was born. Chike stole the money. He was always like this, always had bad eyes. His mother too, she knew, she always knew. They should have caught him, they will catch him. My mother. I heard later what happened to her. After I ran, the men searched the house. They found the bag. They took the money and left. No one helped her. Not one neighbor. The same people who had accepted her ogi for 20 years watched through their curtains and did nothing. She was not hurt physically, but there are other kinds of hurt. She sent word to me through my cousin 3 weeks later. 6 words. I told you. I told you. That was all. 6 words that destroyed me more completely than the 3 men at the door ever could. I am writing this from a place I will not name. Not a city you would recognize. Not a comfortable place. I have moved 4 times in the last year. I change my phone every 3 months. I do not tell anyone where I sleep. I have not spoken to my mother's voice since I left. Only messages. I got nothing. I want to be clear about that. I touched 50 million naira. I held it. I counted it. I slept on top of it. And I have 0 naira to show for it. Only what I lost. My village. My mother's daily life. My uncle's respect. My name, whatever it used to mean in that place. My sleep. I have not slept fully through a single night since the Tuesday I found that bag. Every night around 2 a.m., something wakes me. Not a sound, not a nightmare, just that voice. Don't touch it. And I lie there in the dark and I answer it. Every single night. I know. I know. I know. This is not a story about money. This is not even a story about greed. This is a story about a boy who was desperate. and what desperation makes you do when the whole world has trained you to believe that nothing will ever come for you legitimately. Poverty does not just make you hungry, it makes you stupid in ways you cannot see until you are already paying the price. That bag was never abandoned. I understand that now. Things like that are never abandoned, they are placed. And whoever placed it was counting on someone exactly like me. Someone young, someone hungry. Someone who had never been given anything and so could not imagine that something could be given to destroy you. My mother was right. If money comes looking for poor people, money that sits in a bush with no explanation, money that no one claimed, money that seems to have no owner, it has an owner. It always has an owner. Run. I wish I had run. Some warnings only make sense after you've ignored them. Now tell me the truth. If you found 50 million naira, would you keep it? Or would you run? Because what looked like a blessing became a curse that destroyed everything. If this story kept you watching till the end, then you're exactly the kind of viewer this channel is for. So go ahead, like this video, share it with someone, and most importantly, subscribe to Tales of Africa Studio for more powerful African stories that will keep you thinking long after they end. Because here, every story teaches something. Because the next story might save someone you love.